Hello everyone, it is the Ides of March. It is a Friday afternoon and it's been a beautiful day today. But of course, now that I'm home after work, have some time, maybe an hour, hour and a half to get out on the field before it gets dark. It's getting cloudy and a bit cold, but we're going to give it a go. We're going to see what we can find in a short period of time. I'm working with something a little different today. I'm working with Gary Blackwell's new TEKKNA program. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's a bit radical because the sensitivity is high, the discrimination is off the charts. He makes some other tweaks with offset and a few other settings. I'm gonna give it a go. This is my own backyard. It's my home field. We've had some success here with some silver coins, some bronze coins, some modern wheat pennies, and our choice find is a 1746 real. So let's give it a go, see what we can find. Now, some of you have asked me about my Red Sox cap. Why, if I'm in Pennsylvania, am I wearing a Red Sox cap? Well, I did spend quite a number of years living in the Boston area, and once a Red Sox fan, always a Red Sox fan. So that's the story on the cap. Let's get to the machine. Let's get the XP Deus 2 out and see what we find. First signal here is big 8486. It's a little big. We're going to give it a dig, but I suspect it's in this area aluminum. And there we have it, down a good 8 inches. Our first find of the day is an old tube of something, toothpaste or something else. Aluminum, rang up, loud signal, deep signal. On to the next. Okay, we've got another signal here. Coming up as a 69. It's a little all over the place. Not so confident in it now. It's really regressing down to a low tone. I think we have a big piece of iron here, but we're gonna try it. 68, 69, see what we have. And there's our answer right there in the side of the hole. See it right there. We have an old battery. Well, good to get that out of the ground. It looks like it's not doing anyone any good there. So we'll be sure to properly dispose of that and clean up the ground. Okay, so right now we're getting a loud 53, 54 right here at the base of the tree. And it's kind of a jumpy 53, 54, almost as if there's a dual signal. So type of signal that is reminiscent of a ring or something round with a void in between. So let's see what we have. Maybe it's something that was dropped by someone sitting by the tree some years ago. Let's have a look and see what we find. And here we have it. We didn't have to go far. Some sort of possibly lead. It almost looks to me like it's the. It almost looks to me like it's the could be fastener to. No, it's too irregular shaped. Yeah, it looks to me like it's a piece of lead. It was just here at the base of the tree. It wasn't deep at all. I think, in fact, it might have been just laying on top of the surface here. When I turned that over, the signal was laying here. It wasn't even in the clump, but small, tiny, little, possibly a button of some sort. This is an area of older finds we'll clean it up and have a closer look later. On to the next. And we got a signal here. And what is this? We got an old key, which I just broke as I was just trying to wipe it down. All right, we've got something here. It's a very deep 96. 95, 96. And it sounds a little big. Could be a piece of aluminum. We're near a stream. We do get a lot of trash in this area, so let's give it a dig. Okay, we are out of the hole here. Still coming up as 96, 97. And I think we just found it right here. It's the cap of something. And it looks like it's probably copper, giving us a really loud signal. Got ourselves a nice loud 75 right here, nice solid 75, top of the plug. Let's see what we got. That's right there. There we go. Try to do this one-handed. And it's here. And it's here. And it's here. What do we have? And we have some sort of a pull tab. That's what we got. We got ourselves a nice pull tab, and not even the old-fashioned type. All right, this is interesting. We had have a very deep low tone here. It's coming up as a consistent 25, down a good 6 inches, and it was very, very faint. But it was a solid 25. It was compact, and I feel compelled to dig it. So we're going to see what we have here. Let me put this down for a second. The 25 is definitely still there. Here we go. It should be in this section here. And there we have it. I think we have a very, 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 very tiny piece of some foil here, very, very thin. That's why we're getting that signal, but man, that was very peculiar. Such a clear but distant, if that makes any sense, 25. And you could easily understand how gold could be lurking in that area. The signal was so distinctive, yet very, very faint. Well, let's move on to the next one. And let's see what we have here. We've got a loud 51, 52, 54. My guess is a shotgun shell in this area of the field. Let's see, we have a little, some sort of a copper top of a screw or rivet of some sort, small, compact, and yeah, it looks like it's an old head of a screw. Down deep. Okay, this is likely our last dig, our last hole of the night, last signal. So we are getting a 63, 64, 75 here. It was very faint, but distinctive. And again, we're on the TEKKNA program, Gary Blackwell. And let's see what we have over here. Something small. Not sure what it is. Well, there it is. And it is tiny, tiny, tiny. Feels like maybe a rivet or an old screw. It was down deep. I mean, that is good 8 inches, 9 inches. I actually think it's a small piece of lead. It's probably a fired, some sort of fired lead, small bullet that's hit something, or something that's broken into pieces. But that was it. Down deep. Deep signal, deep target. All right, folks, I think we might have our first and only coin of the night. So we've been using the TEKKNA program, and as you can see, there's something right here in the plug. I'm not sure what it is, but let us take a look. It's nice and green. Boy, it's a nice imprint there. Can we tell from the imprint what we have? Let's see. Judging from the imprint, I don't know. Dare I say an Indian head? I don't know. Let's put that aside. Certainly has a nice green. Wow, beautiful patina. And we do have a Kraken. This is amazing. A Kraken Indian head penny. That is fantastic. What a way to finish the day. And the patina on this is just superb. We should be able to get a date off of that. Let me just put my camera down for a second, take a closer look, and we will come right back and take a look at this Indian head penny. Yeah, you can start to see the date down there. Looks like it could be 1858, not sure. Hold the line, we'll be right back. So folks, I'm just wrapping up here, and you saw we have just this beautiful Indian head penny, and it's all because of the TEKKNA program. Literally, I was just steps away from my garage door, dreaming of Friday night pizza, getting hungry as the sun's going down and it's getting a little bit chilly out. Yeah, the TEKKNA is really something I want to explore and investigate more on some other fields. I feel that in quiet fields, it is going to be a champ. And certainly if you've been using sensitive full tones, which is my go-to, it gives you a whole new universe of sound. And I am picking out objects that clearly I've walked over before. I've walked over this spot many times. How did I walk across an 1878 Indian penny in perfect condition? So there's more to be explored here. I just love finding new ways to get more out of the machine. I love the XP Deus too. It is something that's always creating new opportunities, opening new worlds to finding new objects. So thanks for persevering through this video. There was a lot of meaningless stuff coming up, but like we always say, if you persevere, you're going to be rewarded. And tonight, the reward is right here with this 1878 penny. Well, it's really too bad my perseverance wasn't just 1 year earlier. As you can see, this 1878 coin is spectacular. The day it was lost, it was probably fresh from the mint. It was a beautiful coin. You can see the very fine detail of the headdress. This coin is definitely about uncirculated or uncirculated. It's been sitting in very moist ground. That part of the field is notoriously wet. So unfortunately, since I've taken it out, there's a little softness on the edges, but the coin itself is absolutely spectacular. Unfortunately, it's only a semi-key date. If it had been an earlier, 1 year earlier, the 1877 is a most coveted coin. It's the second rarest of Indian pennies. It's considered a key date, and in the similar condition, that coin would easily bring $2,500 in the market today. So close, but no cigar, as they say. Nonetheless, I'm thrilled with this Indian penny, especially since it's in an area of the field that I've walked over before. It's in an area of the field that's draws a lot of water, holds a lot of water, and I was experimenting with the new TEKKNA program, and we found it. So, well, we'll keep looking for the elusive 1877. So that's it for now, folks. Have a good night. We'll see you next time on I Dig High Tones. Please hit that little like button and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.